When I put on music and let my body go with the flow, I enjoy every move I make and every breath I take. The beats become my soul food and the rhythm my heart's song. Every part of my body works together. I feel the intensity of the present moment and I can access that place inside of me that's filled with inner peace and total bliss. Dancing saved my life during my late teenage years. It was the only time for me to escape my depression and deepest suffering. It was the only activity that seemed to dissolve my physical body into pure energy. It gave me hope for a better tomorrow and a feeling of belonging and love. And it still makes me feel alive, empowered, carefree, vivacious, exhilarated, bright, unchained, and beautiful. That's why I wanted to talk about this metaphorical twist of words. Dance is life, and life is a dance. But first, let me introduce myself.
Hi, it's Monica, your intuitive trauma transformation coach, who helps you face and successfully navigate through the storms of life, guiding you through a most powerful self-healing process and teaching you all the mindfulness tools you need to embark on your journey to your core self and create the life you've always envisioned.
We have danced since we set foot on the ground and we have moved from the moment of conception. Life is dance, a continuous movement internally and externally. From the moment we gave our first breath of life, existence, and development, it continues to unfold in a constant choreography. Our cells, organs, and brain are in constant motion. Everything that we are is in motion. The healing power of dance always has been quite noticeable. And for many ancient tribes, it had a supernatural aspect to it. Meanwhile, there is some scientific proof that dance can be a tool for healing. And in the 1950s, early dance therapy was born. What's for me most fascinating is that dance is a universal form of human expression that constitutes a physical activity and body language. So many times in my past, I danced with people whose language I didn't speak and who didn't understand my language. The body is the source of narration and the vehicle for emotions to be expressed and released. If you have a journal handy right now, I would like you to reflect on the following question. If life was compared to a dance, what type of dance would it be for you? For me, it would always be sensual and emotional. If I thought about the question, I'd hear Latin or Indian music. I'd hear a heartbeat, trumpets, and congas. And I'd see and feel flowing movements, surrendering to the rhythm and beat. In my dance, there's no room for left brain activities, just emotion and deep healing through the oneness with the universe. When I turned 16, I lost my only stability in life, my beloved grandmother. Whenever I was able to escape, I went to discotheques in the city where I grew up. At that time, I was only allowed to stay till 10 p.m. because I was underage, right? So for the 60 minutes I had, I danced and only got to the bar if I needed some water. Between 9 and 10, I usually was the only one on the dance floor as people just started coming in slowly. But I didn't see anybody, any people. This was my time to recharge, to survive my life at home. And still, there's something magical and deeply reconnective about dance. Here are some poems for you I love very much. Oh, by the way, please don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and hit the bell as well. The first poem is called I Dance Through Life, and it's adapted from Bernard Colasurdo. I dance amongst the stars at night, when joy has fallen far from sight. I dance under the sun so bright. When all seems lost, I hold on tight. I dance to the music of hummingbirds and in silence when there were no words. I dance in the shadows of fear and doubt, and when I question what life's all about. I dance amongst the evergreens that pose for painters' winter scenes. I dance in the winter's bitter chill, and when I dance, my world stands still. Isn't that beautiful? And there's another one by David L. Weatherford called Slow Dance. Have you ever watched kids on a merry-go-round? Or listened to the rain slapping on the ground? Have you ever followed a butterfly's erratic flight or gazed at the sun into the fading night? You better slow down. Don't dance so fast. Time is short when music won't last. Do you run through each day on the fly? When you ask, how are you? Do you hear the reply? When the day is done, do you lie in your bed with the next 100 chores running through your head? You'd better slow down. Don't dance so fast. Time is short. The music won't last. Have you ever told your child, we'll do it tomorrow? And in your haste, not seen their sorrow? Have you ever lost touch? Let a good friendship die, 'cause you never had time to call and say hi? you'd better slow down. Don't dance so fast. Time is short. The music won't last. When you run so fast to get somewhere, you miss half the fun of getting there. When you worry and hurry through your day, it's like an unopened gift thrown away. Life is not a race. Do take it slower. Hear the music before the song is over. For that's what love was meant to be, to find the dance when we cannot see, to write a new song when the music stops, with lyrics that caress every tear that drops. For when the rhythm changes and tempo slowed, we are called to dance with the seeds we sowed. For life is hard, there is no doubt, but dancing through it is what life's all about. Well, if you enjoyed the words, please leave a comment below. And like always, peace begins with me. Namaste, namaste. And don't forget, you deserve to break free and live your magic.